Hello everyone and good day. I am Sir Jules and I welcome you all back to my YouTube channel wherein we'll be discussing different topics about science. So for today's video, we'll be focusing on discussing about chemistry, specifically about matter. So chemistry, as defined in our previous video, is the study of matter, its components, its properties, and its reaction towards our environment. So to be specific, let's first tackle about matter. So, what is matter? By definition, matter is everything that occupies space and has mass. So, in terms of chemistry or about science, when we say it occupies space, it means that it has volume, which is expressed in ml or liters. And when we say it occupies space and has mass, mass is expressed in grams or kilograms. So basically, class, everything around us that has volume, it occupies space, and everything that has mass, which has grams or kilograms, that is considered as matter. So matter basically is just everything that surrounds us, because everything that surrounds us has space and has mass. Even though the air that we breathe, it still occupies space and has mass, even though how little that mass is. And by the way, matter has three states, which are the solid, the liquid, and the gas. And for this video, we'll be focusing on those three different states of matter. So first, let's discuss about solid as a state of matter. So what is solid and what is its properties? So as a state of matter, solid has definite shape, which means it has fixed shape and it has mass. This means that solid, it has definite shape because its molecules are tightly connected, tightly compacted towards each other, that it takes shape. It has definite shape because you cannot move the molecules around because they are closely packed with each other. And it has mass because it has molecules in it. So it should have mass. So let's take this for example. My keyboard mouse, my laptop mouse in here. This is a kind of solid matter because its molecules are tightly compacted with each other. It doesn't have a gap between them. That's why it takes a definite shape of this oval-like shape. And it has mass. I think it would go around 200 grams, but this mouse definitely has mass. So that's an example of solid. And aside from my laptop mouse, everything that surrounds us that has definite shape, which means when you see it, it has a fixed shape and it cannot change unless if you'll break it down into pieces. Just for example, the rocks, our concrete homes, those are solid state of matter because they have definite shape and has mass. For our second state of matter, let's have the liquid. So what is liquid as a state of matter? So liquid, by definition, liquid as a state of matter has no definite shape and has mass. So why does liquid doesn't have definite shape, but rather it just takes the shape of its container? This is all because the molecules of liquid compared to solid, it's not tightly packed with each other. Thus, it has a gap between them which allows the free movement of molecules. Let's just take, for example, the water in this water bottle. When I poured water into this water bottle, the water takes the shape, it assumed the shape of the container. But if I'll transfer this water with another container, let's just take, for example, a spherical container, then that would assume the shape of sphere because liquid has no definite shape and it occupies, it takes assume the shape of its container because of its molecules which has gap between them, thus allowing free movement with each other. And for our third state of matter, we have gas. So what is gas as a state of matter? Gas has no definite shape and no definite volume. Why? Because gas as a state of matter, compared to the previous two, its molecules are farly situated relative to each other, which gives them more room for movement and more room for compressing or even decompressing. That's why it has no definite volume, because if a gas, let's just take for example oxygen gas, you'll subject it to pressure, then its molecules will be forced to be compacted closer to each other. So its volume is now reduced. But if you'll decompress that gas, its molecules will be situated farther from each other. And it takes the shape of its container. Let's just take for example a balloon. A balloon, when inflated with gas, it forms a round shape. But gas itself is the one filling up that balloon, that's why it takes shape of its container. But if you decompress gas, then it will start to lessen its volume because it's no longer subjected to pressure. Okay? So that's it for the 3 states of matter, and I hope you guys learned something from this video. I hope you'll be watching next. Stay tuned for our next videos as we'll be discussing more about matter and its properties. Thank you guys for watching. See you.